The morning sun rose over quiet suburban streets. A yellow school bus hummed through the neighborhood as Mr. Harris adjusted the rearview mirror and smiled. He had been a bus driver for 15 years, and every day began the same way. A cup of coffee, a slow drive, and children's laughter echoing behind him. At every stop, kids ran toward the bus, some sleepy, some shouting, but one stop was always different. There, a small boy named Liam came running down the street, always late, backpack half open, and shoelaces untied. Harris would glance at the clock, sigh softly, and wait. Other drivers honked for him to move, but he never did. That morning, his supervisor's voice crackled through the radio. "Harris, you're 3 minutes late again. Keep this up and I'll have to report it." He simply replied, "Copy that," and smiled. He looked out the window just in time to see Liam stumbling down the hill, breathless. Harris opened the door and said, "Morning, champ! You made it!" Liam grinned and whispered, "Thanks for waiting." Days passed. Rain, snow, wind. Harris never failed to wait. Other children teased Liam, calling him slow. But Harris always said, "Better late than never, right, kid?" And every morning, the boy's tired face lit up just a little more. One Friday, the bus was quieter than usual. The supervisor boarded halfway through the route, clipboard in hand. "Harris, this route is late almost every day. Why?" Harris hesitated, then said, "One of the kids needs a little extra time." The supervisor frowned. "Rules are rules. You can't hold up the schedule for one student." Harris nodded, but said nothing. When the man left, he whispered to himself, "Some rules don't understand hearts." The next week, Liam didn't show up. Harris waited anyway. 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but the street stayed empty. For the first time, he drove away heavy-hearted. That evening, as he was parking the bus, a woman approached in the rain. Her eyes were tired, her coat soaked. "Are you Mr. Harris?" she asked. He nodded. "I'm Liam's mother." She hesitated, voice shaking. "I just wanted to thank you for waiting all those mornings. My husband passed away last year. Mornings are hard for Liam. Sometimes he doesn't want to get out of bed, but he always said, 'Mr. Harris will wait for me.' You gave him something to look forward to." Harris didn't speak. His eyes filled with tears. "Tell him," he said quietly, "I'll always wait." The next morning, he pulled up to the same stop. The sun broke through the clouds, and there was Liam, standing straight, holding his backpack. Harris honked twice, smiling. The boy climbed aboard and said, "My mom told me you waited yesterday." Harris nodded. Some rides are worth waiting for. Weeks turned into months, and the route became famous in the district. A local teacher noticed the small story and posted it online. The driver who waited every morning. Within days, hundreds of parents shared it. Reporters called it the 3-minute kindness that changed a child's life. When they asked Harris why he did it, he said simply, "Because time spent caring isn't wasted." That winter, the city awarded him a community medal for service. But Harris just hung it near the bus door, saying, "This belongs to all who show up." Every morning after that, no matter how early or cold it was, Mr. Harris started his engine, looked at the mirror, and smiled, because somewhere down the street, a small boy was running toward hope.